get me anything to drink anymore in this place.
We don't have cups. We don't have dish soap either.
I'll take a cup. Bobby, hi. How are you today?
Good.
Good. And so where are we right now currently?
We are at the Hundreds headquarters in LA.
And what is your role here at the Hundreds?
I'm the creative director. I co-founded the brand with Ben almost 7 years ago. And my duties entail everything from designing and overseeing graphics, our apparel, our footwear, accessories, and anything web marketing related, anything that comes from the creative end, and then running the blog on the daily. That's my daily gig. It started at the same time as the website. It was 7 years ago, and we were like, let's work on a project that's fun and kind of reflects our lifestyle and the way that we grew up in California and the things that we were into and streetwear and street culture, whatever you consider those to be. And we were like, let's just start making some graphic t-shirts, and those started selling. And then we were like, let's make clothes and denim and footwear. Let's have our own store. Let's have our own magazine.
Have you ever thought about running for president?
No. I'm Korean. That's probably not going to happen here. Maybe in Korea. I'd say that I was always into fashion, but I was always into clothing. I was always into style. And I think I spent my life pursuing and trying to understand what was cool and relevant. And when you're a kid, it's like I wanted to be into the cool music and figure out what that was. And I liked to skate because I thought that was cool, and I love skateboarding and art, and so that just kind of progressed into what I do with my career, which is kind of relaying what I think is cool and what I think is really neat and relevant for youth culture. How am I doing?
Good.
How are you doing?
Fine. Okay. You're being really serious. It's making me feel weird.
I told you, I'm really boring in these interviews.
Fun. I know you're a big photographer.
I am. I guess I was talking about that with someone, but I've never really considered myself a photographer. I love to eat it. I know. Maybe I am now that you said it, but I'm not. I like taking photos. It's just been a hobby. I like doing like a lot of little things, different things, and photography was always one of them. So when I got started, I try to shoot photos every day. It's been a really cool way to document and chronicle my life.
Yeah. I personally, as a writer, am a big fan of your writing. I think you're.
I'm a big fan of your writing.
Oh, here we go again.
Always had this passion for writing, and as I get older, I'm realizing more and more that my passion for writing runs way deeper than I ever understood, and I'm appreciating now more as I get older. And I don't know. I guess that at the end of the day, I'm just a storyteller. I use our t-shirts to tell stories. I use even our footwear to tell stories, our magazine, the website, and photos. And I just like having an audience and keeping them entertained in a way. So.
And then your Twitter is exceptionally hilarious, at 95% of the time. That's
I know. I try to gun for that 5% of being.
We all know.
Mediocre though.
There's just
but that 5% of the time was when I think it's hilarious. When I'm just like, this is an actual, the other ones I'm just like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Some of the ones I think this is the funniest thing I've ever written in my entire life, and I will
and then you upload it,
and it's
it's crickets.
And 3 people retweet it, and then something that I'm like, oh, here's something mediocre that took me 2 seconds to write, and then it's hundreds of people.
Yeah, people love it.
Yeah,
or something ridiculously Rev Run wisdom related.
Oh yeah.
If I were just life is like my Converse, I wear them every day and they just never run out on me, or something like that.
Yeah.
And people would be like,
oh my. Do you know that Maestro knows?
Yeah.
Whatever. And he's obviously quoting him as the Rev Run of skateboarding. It seems like.
I haven't read any of his tweets because he's locked, so I don't follow him. I don't know.
Well, it's like Rev Run. It's the same, similar. It's just hold your head up and reach for the Sorry.
I like doing everything, and thankfully there's enough people out there that can appreciate it to where I can do it for a living. You know, not necessarily, they might not love like all the T-shirts that we make, or the shoes that we make, or like, you know, whatever a project, or they might not love my Twitter, they might not love the website, but you know, there's enough people out there that are enough into it so that I can just keep doing it, and I guess I'm pretty lucky for that.
You are lucky.
I'm lucky just to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on? What are some new exciting things happening in this building and elsewhere in the Hundreds brand?
The Hundreds. We're just we're continuing trying to open more stores. It's probably like a big goal of ours is to continue opening retail stores and getting our presence out there through that. He has been trying to figure out how to deal with growing pains of being like a bigger company. You know, we hire more people. It used to be a thing where it was just Ben and I. You know, like Ben would run a business, I could just handle the art and design and the creative, and it was really simple. You know, and with growth becomes responsibility. That's like a great tweet right there.
That was good. Yeah, that's it right there. With growth.
Should we just fade out on that? Yeah. And then like 700 people retweet that.
That's the Twitter that works like universally.
It is. It's perfect. But
perfect / not perfect.
Not perfect at all.
Right.
But
we digress.
Let's just digress.
Yeah, digression.
That's really why we're here, isn't it? Can I interview you now?
Sure.
Why are you so awesome at Twitter?
Because my brain works. It's like the interior of my brain is like a Scrabble board, and it's moved, but it's like with words, not actual letters, and it just like moves them around and like is literally like my brain just edits all day long and it like sees words really visually, and Twitter is like the medium that I can focus on, and I found in it. I literally play it like a game. Like it's like
is like
it's a game. So and I like I disqualify myself every time I like if I typo and have to redo it, I'm like disqualified. I don't count it in my head in the game.
Wow.
It's like I'll be like, yay, I get to like just like think of thoughts, and I put them in my phone, and then I'll work on them later. Like grab the thought and then sit there and like edit the fuck out of it, and then either be like, this isn't funny anymore after an hour, or be like, we're posting on the internet.
How's your love life?
I don't have a love life.
Why?
Because
I don't understand.
Because
Molly, do you understand?
Sarah has a lot of love in her life. That's what I understand.
Because
so many people love Sarah.
I know what
so many people do love.
So many people are obsessed with Sarah.
Yeah, well, they're not here currently. So I have a very specific thing that I'm a very specific way I think, and I connect with certain people, and it's rare, and usually they're usually crazy. Whatever. So they just have a tendency to have done really strange things in their life, and it's sort of like equivalent lifestyles and equivalent interests, and therefore when we interact, something crazy happens.
You really need is like a normal dude.
No, I just need another crazy dude. Because the last one didn't work out.
Do girls ever like just, you know, moderately funny, kind of lazy, not very smart guys?
No. So I ended up this magazine because it was my soulmate. And why am I still talking? Is that the whole question? What was the question?
Why are you famous? Or whatever.
And then at that point, I was trying to pull myself out of that whole weird, like, LA Morrison or whatever thing, so I did successfully. I was like this entity that wasn't me at all. Like, I'm this, like, people didn't know I was smart, didn't know I was like a good writer. It was like I was known for something it was just like my physical sort of.
So you're way happier than what you are now.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. Yes.
I like knowing you now.
Yeah, I didn't like me then, so.
Well, I didn't know you then, but now it's
But yeah, I found my sort of like world at Misbehave and could be my little weird writer self, and found other weird little writer girls and my friends, and sort of found my whole identity, and just everything's been amazing since the end.
Yay!
That's good job. Thank you, Tanya.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for being so interesting and being my friends and giving me a job and loving me.
That's gonna be our closing right there.